My name's Jen and I'm a teacher here at St. Thomas More, and I've been teaching here for 7 years. I coach senior girls basketball.
My name's Bert was a student here from 1967 to 1970. The gym was considerably different other than the exterior walls and the floor. The brothers, I think there was 9 brothers here when I came, were tyrants on the floor. You could not walk on the floor in shoes or it was detention. It was serious business. There used to be sock hops here all the time, and as you know, at the time, Thomas More was an all-boys school, but there was never a lack of girls at the dances. You had to take your shoes off. It was like checking in your coats, only you checked in your shoes when you came to the gym. And it was a spectacular floor. That was the big thing back then, and I believe there was only 2 sets of bleachers here and was chairs set up during games. I mean, I could probably go on, but I have one game that was especially vivid, and it was like it was yesterday. We were playing Notre Dame, and if memory serves me correctly, I think it was for the Independent League Championship, and it was a very close game. And by the way, before we get going here, there was no 3-point shots back then. There was no 30-second clocks, so the scores tended to be somewhat lower. The gymnasium was packed. When I inbounded the ball, I had to move people out of the way so I could inbound the ball. The game was tied. It was down. We were down to, I'm going to say 30 seconds. Somebody else may have a different recollection. Anyways, Brother Stapleton, who was our coach, called a special play, and I even remember the play. It was a post-to-post. We had a 6'6" center, Len Davies, and he took the high post. They threw the ball into him, and I sealed my guy. Then Notre Dame played a 1-3-1 zone, a high zone defense, and he calls a brilliant call. And Len could get the ball because he had really good hands and he was very tall. And he turned around, and I was shorter and squatter, shall I say. I was about 190 pounds, and he turned around and threw the ball down low, and I got on top and sealed the guy inside. And I went up and threw up a left hook, and it went up, and I thought it was going to go in. I got hammered, went in, and it went all around the outside of the rim and fell out. So we were maybe down to 20 seconds left. So I'm going to the foul line, right? I wasn't nervous at all for some reason. And I just went up there and I hit them both, swish. I knew I was going to do it. I absolutely knew it was going to happen. The game was over, we won.
Crowd went wild.
Nuts. I guess I was in grade 11, and there was no electronic scoreboards in any high school basketball back then. Only the real rich schools had them. And when I was in grade 11, we got an electronic scoreboard, which was right up there in the corners, that back corner. And it was amazing that we actually had an electronic scoreboard, because it was all numbers at the score tables before that.
My memory in this gym was my first year coaching senior girls basketball. We made it to the final of the senior girls chancellor, and we won the senior girls chancellor. And it had been quite a few years that people had told me that the girls had won their own chancellor, and it was lots of people in the stands, lots of cheering, and really excited. And the girls were screaming and yelling, jumping up and down, because it had been a long time since they'd won their own chancellor tournament. And I have just these great memories of coaching the girls in this gym and having our fans here and cheering really loud, and the support of the parents, and Brother Cassidy right on the end lines taking shots of girls going up as they do their layups or rebounding and stuff, and coaching in this gym, and winning close games in this gym, and feeling the community in this gym. This is a piece of history that we're losing, but we're so excited for a new facility to carry on the tradition of the St. Thomas More Nights.
Well, kind of a sad day to see this facility with so many good memories go. It's the start of something that's even bigger and better, I hope.